Okay guys, so I'm gonna be doing a super quick video about how to help yourself, how to help doing the IXL J42. So this is the one about partitioning and line saving. So I put a problem here, I'm just gonna do one and then you guys are gonna use the same steps to do everything else. So this problem, this is your formula you're gonna use. X plus A over A plus B and X minus X2 minus X1. This is your coordinate. This is your starting, oh my god, starting point. This is your ratio. And this is your distance. So my S is on where? -9, -3. My T is on 9, 9. Okay, so I'm gonna label this X1, Y1, X2, Y2, because I like to read from left to right. We're gonna find the distance here to here. So that's why I labeled this one X1, Y1. So this starting point will be these starting points because we're going to start at this distance and we're going to go on this way. So point U lies on ST. So point U is somewhere here on this line. It could either be here, 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 so on and so forth. So that ST is cut into two sections. I have my SU and my TU. So let's say my point is like right here. I'm just trying to guess right here. U. Let's say this is U. This point from SU, from S to U, this distance is gonna be, oops, 1. And now U all the way to T is gonna be what? 5. So I'm partitioning in it. I'm separating it so that SU is worth 1 unit and TU is worth 5 units. So what is the total distance? If this is 1 and this is 5, what is the total distance of S to T? Well, that's gonna be what? 6. And that's why we have this A plus B. So that means that I wanna travel starting at X. I'm gonna travel my Y from my X1 to my X2. This is the whole distance. And then from my Y1 to my Y2. The total distance right here. That's what the whole thing, that is the whole distance from S to T. Now, do I want this whole part? No, I just want from here to here and from here to here. That's what I'm going to get. Okay, so let's just try it out. So what am I starting at? My starting X coordinate is -9. So -9 plus, what is my ratio? Oh, by the way, your A, B, this is your A, and this is my B. So my A is what? 1. What's my A plus B? 6. And what's my distance? What is 9 minus -9? That's 18. 18 over 1. So now I'm gonna simplify. The greatest common factor of 6 and 18 is 6. So what's 6 divided by 6? 1. 18 divided by 6, 3. So what is -9 plus 3? That is -6. So my X coordinate is -6. So that means somewhere in my U, let's put it up here. My U so far is -6 comma something. Now, in order to find my Y coordinate, you see this X, replace it with a Y. You see this X2, replace it with a Y2. You see this X1, replace it with a Y1. That's it. That's all you gotta do is replace it. So now, I'm going to do, my starting point is Y, plus, once again, my ratio. Okay. So what's my Y starting point? -3. So -3 plus 1/6 times, What's my distance? What is y2 minus y1? What is 9 minus negative 3? That's plus 12. That's positive 12. So now, this is 1, this is 2. What is negative 3 plus 2? That is negative 1. So now my y-coordinate should be negative 1. So my y is right here. I just guessed, guys. I just took a random guess. It wasn't gonna always be. I didn't know that this was the spot. I just chose something that looked like 1/6 of this whole thing. So that was just a good guess, I guess. So now, what's the reason why this is the way it is because what we're doing is that I want to find out my whole distance from here. Let's just do let's just look at my y because it's already right here. My entire distance from S, from my y coordinate of my S to my T is all of this. That's what I found here, 12. If we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I had to travel 12 units up to reach from my S to my T. Now, do I want the entire distance of 12? No, I don't. I only want 1/6 of that. So what is 1/6 of 12? 2. 2. That's why I only travel 1, 2. Isn't that the y coordinate right here? Now, I'm gonna travel a distance not of 12. What is 1/6 of 12? 2. So I only traveled this. Now, in order to find out what the coordinate is, I actually had a starting coordinate. You cannot find a distance. You cannot find a point if you don't have a starting point. So what's my starting point here? Negative 3. So negative 3 plus the 2 units that I had to travel to go up to my U's y coordinate is 2. So what is negative 3? So negative 2, negative 1. And that's why my y coordinate is on negative 1. And the same thing for the x. What is the total distance from S to T? It's, what is 9 minus negative 9? It's 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blah, blah. You can count it. It'll be 18. Now, do I actually want to travel from S to T? No. I want to travel 1/6 of that because of the ratio that is set up for me, right? So what is 1/6 of 18? That's 3. So 1, 2, 3. Once again, my starting point is negative 9. That's why if you look back in the video, we had negative 9 plus 1/6, 18/1. This is how you find this U or whatever other point lies on a line such that you have this partition. This is called a partition. It's a separation, okay? So I hope that helped. Okay, if you guys have any questions, ask me in class, I guess. But you got to come up to me. I have tutoring on Thursday afternoons. You guys know that. Your IXL is due on Thursday. So if you still need